Hello, thanks for waiting, you guys. I'm sorry I'm a little bit behind schedule here. I actually just got back from the beach. My hair is still a little bit wet, and I have no makeup on, absolutely no makeup. And I thought this is a perfect blank canvas to show you guys what I'm working with. So, you know, being a mom, it's kind of hard to find that time to put makeup on every day, to feel good about yourself, the way you're looking, and just to take care of your skin in general. So this is a really easy way to use a non-toxic makeup, right? It's totally toxic free. It's called Savvy, Savvy Mineral Makeup by Young Living. It's incredible, and I'm going to show you how easy it is just to use the foundation mineral powder, the bronzer, and the multitasker. Okay, so I'm going to just these three, including the brush and the mister, and maybe a little bit of lip gloss at the end. I'm going to show you guys how you can change this into something that's a little bit more balanced and polished and refreshed looking. Okay, so you can see my face, like I've got, you know, dark circles under my eyes. I've got red splotches, you know, through my cheek area here, over the bridge of my nose. My chin always tends to be a little bit more red. I've got, you know, darker spots, and I just have signs of aging and wrinkles and all that fun stuff. So what you first want to do is make sure that your face is cleaned, right? And you want to also use an exfoliant on your skin. So I showed you that one do-it-yourself recipe for the frankincense resin on the face to really slough off any of those dead cells. So then when you apply your moisturizer, the moisturizer is actually going to penetrate deeper into the cell layers of your face, of your skin, and that's what you want, so it doesn't look as aged. So I've already done that. I've put on my Sacred 7 serum that I've been using for moisturizer, and I'm ready for my skin. Hey Diana, glad you're tuning in. So let's see, I start with the mineral brushes. So the Savvy line came out with this amazing brush set. It's from Italy. It's totally vegan, so no animals are used in the making of these brushes. And I'm just going to show you really quick. This is the Veil brush. And just, can you see this? Like, it is just like so fluffy and soft, and it's like an animal. But it's not, it's vegan. And then that's the Veil brush. This is actually the foundation brush that I'm going to use. And then this is the blush brush. Okay, and then I just bought some additional, a really skinny little eyeliner brush you can see right here. Very fine tip, and that just kind of helps paint the powder on. So I'm going to get started, show you how easy this makeup routine is, okay, and how it can totally change. So I start with the foundation. This is just the Savvy mineral foundation. I tend to use the warm number 3, okay, because there's a bunch of different shades in the cool or in the warm or in the dark, however your complexion is. So I pour some into the cap, just like that. I take my foundation brush, and I kind of maximize every spray. So I bunch all my brushes together in one little clump, and then I shake up my Savvy Minerals misting spray. This is going to help the powder stick to the brushes so it can go on in more coats. It's kind of just more of an ample coating. You'll see, if you just use the powder alone, it would sit kind of loose and you wouldn't be able to layer it as much. So I just take all 3 of these and I just mist them, just one spray. And then I take my foundation brush and I just kind of dip it in there. I swirl it. I like to tap. And then I just start with my kind of most, you know, red areas, I guess. And I just start meshing it. Some people do circles. Some people, you know, do this, just the swiping. I just kind of do a little mix of everything. I just kind of look around and I see where my face needs it. And I go up the jawline, then I get my forehead. So what's so cool about this mineral powder that's different from all the other ones? I used to use Bare Minerals, and I loved the way it looked, but then I found out that it contained an ingredient called bismuth, which, if you Google that, you'll see all the side effects of that. So this makeup is totally non-toxic. So there's no talc, there's no bismuth, there's no parabens, there's no petrochemicals, there's no synthetic dyes or fragrance, there's no gluten, there's no nylon, and there's no nanoparticles. So it's totally toxin-free, which is awesome. So now I just look at my face and I just kind of go over the areas where I maybe think I need a little bit more coverage. So over the bridge. I hope this lighting is okay for you guys. It's kind of hard to tell. And I just kind of go under, like right here where I have those dark blotches, and I just kind of go over the area. If I really want to get in somewhere fine, like over the bridge of my nose, I kind of pinch the tip, and then I just kind of go over like that. So now the more misting spray I put on this, almost the more creamier consistency that powder is going to adhere to my skin. So it just kind of depends on how you like it. I'm going to do a little bit more because I like to come down my whole neck so it's an even flow, and then I even get up on my chest area. Okay, so that is how I got the foundation on. Then I take the bronzer. So this is just the Summer Loved Bronzing Mineral Powder, and usually there's enough just in the cap from it tapping up, and I just dip my little brush in, tap again, and I just kind of get under my cheekbone, kind of on that line. That's all I need, is just like a little sun kiss. You can get any of the colors. Hey, Kelowna. You can get any other blushes. I got this one here. It's more of a pinky blush. It's called I Do Believe You're Blushing. What I've noticed is a lot of the lipsticks and the blushes and even the eyeshadows tend to kind of run a little bit light in color. This one's a little bit too light for my skin just because I've been getting so much sun lately. So I actually like using the bronzer as the blush. And you can just kind of highlight whatever areas you want. Maybe you want more pronunciation right here, you know, more definition. Some people may want it on the rims of their nose right there, under the neck, wherever. That's all I do for the blush, okay? And then if I'm feeling like I want to make my eyes pop a little bit, I use the multitasker. So this is the multitasker, and it is the dark multitask. I didn't get the black. You can get a black as well. Okay, so plenty is in the cap. You can see it's a very dark powder there. Okay, so I've got my little misting brush that I'm going to use, and I tend to kind of put a little bit of the misting spray on my finger, and then I kind of swirl this brush into it so it's real pointy, and then I really just roll it basically into that powder, okay? And then I tend to just go from the corner and I work my way into the middle. I do the top lid first, and I just do a little bit on the bottom. So I might just do, this is really hard to see. You just paint it however you want, and I do a little underneath. Just a little dusting to kind of add that definition, and I usually only stop about halfway anyways. And then I do the same thing on the other side. So and if you're a makeup artist, oh, see, look at, if you're a makeup artist, you probably have some other techniques that are way better than this. This is just how I do it in the morning. So I just want to make sure I get that top lid again. And I come down underneath and just go a little bit, about halfway. Okay, and that's it for my eyeliner, okay? And then that misting spray helps it set on my face, okay? Get that little smudgy off. And then coming soon, I know, is going to be a non-toxic mascara. Right now, this is not non-toxic. But if I do want that little bit of pop, then I just go ahead and I put the mascara on in the corners of my eyes. I mean, it really does make a difference with my eyes. I look a lot more awake when I have a little bit of mascara on. See, look, I'm getting that powdered eyeshadow or multitasker everywhere because I spilled it right in front of me on my computer. So that's all I do, okay? And then some people can finish with this mineral veil. It's just like a little called Diamond Dust. It's like a mineral base that you can put over your skin to help keep the makeup stay on longer. And it's also going to add a little bit of this shimmer, which is really pretty. So you could use this just to accent particular areas as well. And then there are the blushes, and then there are the eyeshadows as well. I got this really light one. I typically don't wear the eyeshadow unless I'm going out or something like that. But that's what I use, the 3 products, the foundation, Warm No. 3, and then I use the bronzer, which is Summer Loved, and the multitasker, which is dark. So those are the 3 I use. I put that on, and then I'm good to go. I've even heard of people using the mist and actually spraying their face after to kind of help set the mineral. I don't even need to do that. I don't mess with that. And then if I want, I can just pop with a little bit of some lip moisturizer. Either the lip gloss, which is right here, I'm going to put that on really light, It's incredibly moisturizing, and it doesn't have any of that sticky feel. And then I just go around and make sure. The other option that I tend to do more of is just use the lavender lip balm, because I absolutely love this stuff. And I just put it on, and it makes my lips look glossy without having any color to it. So it looks a lot more natural and it feels good. But I am loving the lip gloss. And that color of lip gloss that I'm using, I think, is Embrace. So that's the one. So you can see, here's a close look. You can see I've really, I feel like, you know, colored in those areas where it looks a little bit more even toned. It looks a lot more even toned, I think. This light might be better too. Actually, that's a little too bright maybe. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? That's all right. Anyways, that's my morning routine. I mean, I don't know how long that took me. That maybe took me 5 minutes, I'm saying, to do that quick little, you know, blush of the brush. And I think it really does, you know, make me feel better, because I feel like I look a little bit more awake. And it's non-toxic. So I'd say in my non-toxic journey, the one thing I couldn't do without was probably the makeup. Because, yeah, you know, you want to wear it. And if you look at the labels of the ingredients that are in the labels of your makeup, you're going to be blown away when you start Googling the side effects and how that can cause, you know, different issues in your life and how it can disrupt your body's natural functions. So finding a makeup product like this just got released in June. I mean, that's totally toxin free, is just like the best thing possible, I feel like. It's really great. So it's definitely been added to my routine, and we're having a lot of fun with it when my girls want to get made up or anything like that. I feel okay about doing that because, again, you know, it's not anything that can really harm them at all, because it's completely clean and natural and not toxic. All right, guys, so I want to announce the winner for last week. If you commented, you got entered into the bucket to win. I've got a bunch of names kind of washed out in there in that light. Tons of names in there, and I said since it was the 10th episode, I was going to give away one of my favorite oils that is $10. It's a little bit more, I think, but the Vitality Citrus Fresh, okay? This one is one of my favorites. I put it in my drinking water, as long as I'm using glass or stainless steel. I put 2 drops of this in. It is so refreshing, so tasty, because it's got orange, lemon, grapefruit, tangerine, mandarin, and spearmint essential oil in it. So this one is really, really good. And it's wonderful to cook with, to add to your smoothies, popsicles, frosting, you know, any type of cream cheese or anything like that if you're making. Really, really good for desserts and flavoring, even banana bread. Okay, so I'm going to pick the winner. Who gets to win that? So the winner is, from last week, they commented, oh my gosh, Julia Baum. She won last week too, guys. So get in there and comment. Congratulations, Julia. I'm going to get you your Citrus Fresh. She's on a roll. Comment on this video and tag your friends so they can comment too, and then they'll be entered in my drawing if they leave a comment. And I'll see you guys next week. Next week, it's going to be Tuesday at 1 p.m. I'm sorry about yesterday. But next Tuesday, 1 p.m. Hawaiian Standard Time. Sorry, I have a tickle. I'll see you guys right here on Droppin' It Live, and I've got something exciting in store for you guys then too. All right, we'll see you then. Have a great day.